Hi guys, welcome to an unboxing video. I have some of the new Aeronautica Imperialis stuff in. I got them sent up during the week there from Gamers World. I'm going to review them and then I'm going to build them and have a look at the models after. So we'll just have a look at the kits. I have the Marauder Destroyers and Valkyrie Assault Carriers. So you have 4 Valkyries for €34 or 2 bombers for $33.50. So I'll crack these open and then we'll have a look at the kits. Okay, so you get your standard instructions in the box. Assembly doesn't look too complicated. You get a transfer sheet. You get 2 of the dial bases. So just a different altitude and speed, and then the direction in which they're pointing. Get 2 of the plastic stands for flying, and another 2 actually. So you have a tall one and a short one depending on what you want to do. And then you've only 2 sprues, so they're not actually that. There's not that many parts on them. I actually think these are going to be quite big when you build them. So we have the engine parts. I'll just zoom in a little bit here and wreck the camera. Right, so we have engine components here. This is the base part, so this will be where the stand will go in. Left and right side of the cockpit here. We have the top of the cockpit. Is there a gun that goes on top? Yeah, there's a twin cannon anti-air gun that sits on top. Some glass panel here. You have the wings, the engines, actually pretty big engines. This little piece here is half of the gun turret. Then you have the back of the engines, the jet piece. And that's it really on that sprue. On this sprue then you have the wing details. So you have really scaled down autocannons there. I imagine that's the front of the planes, just to extend them out a bit. Wing mounted guns, sensor arrays probably go on the front of the plane. There's the second anti-air gun. There's the fins, and then I think these bits go on the edges of the wings as well. So the bits there are these boys. And that's it for the, there's not much on the sprue for the Marauders. So I'll leave them aside and I'll get them built up now in a second, and I'll come back and open these boys. Valkyrie Assault Carriers. Okay guys, so this is the Valkyrie kit. So again we have the transfer sheet, slightly different to the transfer sheet for the bombers. It actually tells you which is which. So Marauder Squadron, and then this one here is the Valkyrie, which is grand because I will end up mixing them up. Assault Carrier instructions, you have a choice of building a Vendetta or a Valkyrie. So the Vendetta has what looks like las cannons and a heavy bolter maybe, and the Valkyrie has auto cannon and I'm missing something. So again, assembly. Vendetta has a twin las cannon. Also they've actually 3 gun mounts. The instructions are pretty straightforward and simple. There's not much in actually getting these guys built, so it shouldn't take too long. We have 4 of the flying bases. They're all the same size so that they fit the map. That comes with any of the starters you buy. I can get the starter, I just got these separately. Again, you have your choice of heights on the flight stand, so you can have a tall or a short one. And you have 2 full-size kits in this now. I'll try and zoom in and not wreck the camera this time. So starting up here, this is the top piece of Valkyrie. I think they might be landing skids. fins for the side. Yeah. Okay, so that's the middle fin that goes between the two wings. You've got the wings, another top piece. These tiny little pieces here are actually the missile pods, missiles, very small. It's a piece of cockpit glass, probably goes across the top. We have engines, las cannons. Not sure about these boys. We have single las cannons. We have the bases of the Valkyries. These long tin bits are, they obviously clip onto the body to bring the tail out of it. So there's two of them there. And there's another two here. So there's two. I'm not going to show you the second sprue because they're just two duplicates. So half the sprue builds one. Oh no, because yeah, that wouldn't make sense. These are the bases for the missile pods. So it's tubes, and then you have your engines here, which go on the top of this piece. So there's not actually that much on them, the sprues, which is pretty good. So they're nice, quick, easy models to build. So what I'm going to do is build them up, and then I'll come back and show you them. Okay guys, welcome back. I have all the bombers built and the Valkyries built. So the bombers, there's only one way of building them. There's no extra options because the sprues are actually empty, like completely. And on the Valkyries there was a couple of options. So what I'll do first is I'll show you the bombers. I'm only going to show you one because they're the exact same. I did glue these guns in on the top because otherwise I'd have to magnetize them, and I don't have magnets that small right now. So you can see here, that's got a nice gun array up the front. Engines, you can see the gun, see the back of the engines, good detail underneath. This one can move if you don't glue it, which is pretty cool. I think that's automated because there's no cockpit over that. So that's the bombers. They have a nice armoured front panel as well, leading up to the small cockpit area, which is pretty cool. And they are massive models. I think they're bigger than the last bombers. I don't, but I'll have to flick back over a picture and have a look at that. And then this is the Valkyries. So what I done was I built two Vendettas and two standard Valkyries. So the standard ones have, let's see if it'll focus in. They have a las cannon here, and I put las cannon sponsons underneath. So we have two las cannon sponsons, one there, and they all seem to have this it's a sensor array kind of thing that goes in. Nice and easy to build. The kits went together pretty easy. So I built two of them, and then on this one it has a twin las cannon for the Vendetta, which you can see there, and missile pods underneath. And then the only other difference is the Vendettas have a sensor array, and the Valkyries have what looks like some kind of Vox. I can't get the focus in there. It's a little Vox piece. So that's it guys, I'm going to go and get these painted up and primed so I can get them painted for the client. And we'll come back to see a model showcase on them. But I still think these guys are massive. They're unbelievably big. They're so cool. And for myself, I got the Tau ones, so I might build the Tau ones when these are primed, just to see the size comparison on them. But that's it for this one, guys. Thanks for watching.